Jumbo, this is Blind Tyrant, coming at you live with a bit of a review slash hype train. Just watch the video. Alright guys, this is my take on the new Zombies in Spaceland, the new Zombies map type game mode-ish from Infinite Warfare. Alright, so yesterday at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Call of Duty posted a tweet, said get ready for the thrill ride of your life in Zombies in Spaceland, coming November 4th in Infinite Warfare. And if you pre-order the game, you get that and Terminal. Alright, and the trailer, well, I'll leave a link to the trailer down in the description so that way you guys can watch it for yourself. But in my opinion, I think Activision should lay off the zombies. I think that's Treyarch's thing. Just because it went over well on accident, they shouldn't be trying to steal that from them. It's not Activision's fault that they've driven the Call of Duty franchise into the ground enough to where zombies may or may not be the only thing that's keeping this franchise, Call of Duty, afloat. They should stop stealing ideas and such from Treyarch. I think in the beginning that was a great idea from Treyarch. It was a really nice special game mode, but you guys know how I feel about zombies. It's like the greatest thing. And I think every game deserves to have a special game mode. They did a really good job in Modern Warfare 2 with the missions and the levels that you had to beat and you had to do certain things. That was fun. Modern Warfare 3 had the survival mode, and I think that was really awesome. Black Ops, World at War, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 has zombies. That's their thing. I think that Activision or Infinity Ward or whoever it is that makes the warfare type games, I can't remember off the top of my head and I'm not going to look it up. I think that they should have tried something different. They should have thought a little bit more, get a little bit more creative. They're a little unoriginal because they're already using something that's being used in their own platform. Like, Call of Duty already has zombies. They could have, although it would still be copying, I'm sure there's copyright infringement and all kinds of stuff. They could have made a knockoff of the wave system, kind of like survival, but where you could build up defenses and stuff, like Horde on Gears of War, or like Firefight or shooting against aliens or something like from Halo. At least then they wouldn't be stealing from their own company. Them making zombies maps takes away from the fun of their own game because it doesn't feel original, and it also makes games like this less enjoyable because it's almost like they're making a joke at it. Really, that's what it feels like. It feels like to me that it's a joke because the trailer I watched for it, and it's down in the description below, is, I don't know, it's a big joke, honestly. Because there's one point that they're in the theme park and they're going on a ride through a tunnel and you're shooting at zombies and little targets on the side of the road. Like it's a mini game almost. Like it's something my parents went to the arcade and played, or they went to the fair or an amusement park. And I get that it's supposed to be an amusement park, but it looks like I'm going to Disneyland, riding through there on the Harry Potter ride, and I'm shooting spells out of my cart at little targets, feeling like a little kid again. And I don't think that's right for a zombies game. It just feels like a joke, really. And they also could have thought of new characters, or just not make specific characters like in Advanced Warfare. They were all the same person, I think. I didn't play that game a whole lot. Kind of sucked. But I didn't play that game Zombies a whole lot. So I don't really know. But I think they were all the same. Kind of like in Town and in Farm, how you were either the FBI or the CDC. You could all be generic amusement park workers, and that would be fine. But they decided to make it a stereotypical black guy who's really thug and hood, and even though they've already made a black guy in the series, not saying there can only be one black guy in the whole series. That's not it at all. I'm not racist. I don't discriminate. The only race I hate is the one I have to run. But they did already make a really cool black guy in Black Ops 2, Rustman. Alright. They added another female character, but they added another, like, I guess, stereotypical feministic to women female character, Sally, who reminds me a lot of, okay, you're not dead. Let's not die here. Oh, sugar tits, I didn't even go get quick revive. Who reminds me a lot of Misty, who she's kind of spunky, young. I don't know. I just feel like it's all copied. And then there is CJ, which is the only one of the group that even remotely reminds me of a hard ass, who is clearly Tank Dempsey whenever he was a senior in high school. Because the guy is awesome. Sorry, I like Tank Dempsey. But he's really awesome, badass looking dude. And the fourth and final character is the little nerd dude, which, it pains me to say it, is so stereotypical it's not even right. Because everyone thinks of the little nerd guy as not being able to hold his ground, not being able to do anything on his own. And they already put some really smart guys in Black Ops, like in the Zombies campaign, the story, the whatever you want to call it, the stuff. They've already got the smart guy in the series with Richtofen, the evil genius, which is good. They needed that. With, I think it's Stuhlinger, or maybe it's Marlton. I can't remember. The scientist guy in Black Ops 2, who was really smart, but also still kind of could hold his ground and kick ass on his own. The whole game just feels copied. Now, whenever it comes out on Infinite Warfare, I am getting it. I'm going to play some of that for you guys. Whenever it comes out, I may eat my words. It may be a very great game mode. It may show a lot of people that Infinite Warfare can be some things that it's not. That it's not showing up to be right now. But as for me, in my opinion, right now, I'm not going to hold my breath. I think it's going to be a joke. It's going to be copied. And I think it's going to be worse than Dead Ops Arcade whenever that was first introduced. But you guys can make your own opinions whenever it comes out. And that's all I've got for today, and I hope to see y'all real soon.